जय गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी। यशोदानंदन ब्रज जन रंजन। यशोदानंदन ब्रज जन रंजन। यमुना तीर वनचारी। यमुना तीर वनचारी। जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी। जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी। जय गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी। जय गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी। यशोदानंदन ब्रज जन रंजन। यशोदानंदन ब्रज जन रंजन। यमुना तीर वनचारी। यमुना तीर वनचारी। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे। हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे। हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्रजकाचार्य अष्टोत्तर शतो श्री श्रीमद अभय चरणार विंद भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी शिला प्रभुपाद की जय। अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय। समवेत भक्त वृंद की जय। प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद की जय। Jai Shri Shri Guru Shri Gauranga Gaur Premanande Hari Hari Bol. Hare Krishna. We are now going to read from Srimad Bhagavatam, Amala Puran, Canto 3, Chapter 12, Creation of the Kumaras and Others, text number 35. It is on the board. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Chaturhotram karma tantram upaveda nayai saha dharmasya padascha tvaras tathaiva vrittayah chaturhotram karma tantram upaveda nayai saha dharmasya padascha tathaiva vrittayah chaturhotram karma tantram upaveda nayai saha dharmasya padascha tathaiva vrittayah. Please chant. Chaturhotram karma tantram Vaishnavis. Word for word meaning. Chatuhu, four. Hotram, paraphernalia for sacrifice. Karma, action. Tantram, expansion of such activities. Upaveda, supplementary to the Vedas. Naihi, by logical conclusions. Saha, along with. Dharmasya, of religiosity. Padaha, principles. Chatvaraha, four. Tatha eva, in the same way, ashrama, social orders, vrittayaha, occupations. Translation and purport given by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. The four kinds of paraphernalia for conducting the fire sacrifice became manifest. The performer, the chanter, the offerer, the fire, and the action performed in terms of the supplementary Vedas. Also, the four principles of religiosity, truth, austerity, mercy, and cleanliness, and the duties in the four social orders all became manifest. Purport. Eating, sleeping, defending, and mating are the four principles of material bodily demands, which are common to both the animals and the human society. To distinguish human society from the animals, there is the performance of religious activities in terms of the social statuses and orders of life. They are all clearly mentioned in the Vedic literatures and were manifested by Brahmā when the four Vedas were generated from his four mouths. Thus, the duties of humankind in terms of the statuses and social orders were established to be observed by the civilized man. Those who traditionally follow these principles are called Aryans or progressive human beings. Om Jnana Timirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurun Militang Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namah Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sagana Raghunatham Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadhutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakan Vitamscha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Shri Radha Kanta Namastute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Mancha Kalpa Tarubhyascha Kripa Sindhu Vayevacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namah Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Namo Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Preshthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Charu Swamin Iti Namine Namo Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Preshthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swamin Iti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Hare Krishna. So we are hearing in this chapter how one after another personalities or other things like intelligence or himsa, everything is coming from Brahmā. Brahmā is now creating. And now in this chapter, we are especially is hearing about creation of the Kumaras and others, means others. So in this particular text, we are hearing about three main points that for the yajna, sacrifice, four things have been manifested. What are those? The performer, the chanter who chants the mantra, the offerer, the fire, and the action performed in terms of the Upavedas or supplementary Vedas. So before the creation, everything was settled, what things would be manifest. So one after another, things are being manifest for the living beings, especially the human beings, to progress in what? In spiritual life. Main point is to progress in spiritual life. So yajna is very important. And we will discuss briefly about the yajna recommended for this age, Kali Yuga. Now second point, we hear the 4 principles of religiosity also manifest. What are those? Truth, austerity, mercy, and cleanliness. Also duties of 4 social orders, Varnashram system also and manifested. Social orders and statuses, Varna and Ashram. Social orders means Brahman, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra, and statuses are Brahmachari, Grihastha, Banprastha, and Sannyas. So these are very important points for the civilized human society we have been hearing now. Everything manifests from the 4 mouths of Brahma. So in terms of Varnashram system, the human being can progress towards the ultimate goal of life. What is the ultimate goal of life? To achieve Krishna Prem, or to achieve Krishna, or going back home, back to Godhead. So systematically, through the Varnashram system, we achieve the highest goal of human life. So it is very important. And we know Srila Prabhupada is also, was also wanted, also wanted to establish a Varnashram system is required, important. But what we are following now is very transcendental system given by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. It is called Devi Varnashram system. From the day 1, we are connected with the transcendental devotional service to Krishna. Very special. In this special Kali Yuga, the special yajna manifest, that is Harinam Sankirtan Yajna. Special type of worship also manifest. What is that? Mahaprabhu said, what to? Aradhya Bhagavan Brajashatanai Tadhama Brindavanam Kachit Upasana Brajuvadhu Bargena Yakalpita. In this age, the worshipable Lord is Krishna and Vrindavan Dham. Both. And the process of achieving Krishna or attainment of Krishna is adopting the process of gopis. The process they followed, the gopis in Vrindavan to worship Krishna, means spontaneous loving devotional service to Krishna, especially in separation, vipralamba bhava, or separation from Krishna, very high position in the devotional service. So very special. In other yugas, different process, but at this time in Kali Yuga, 500 years ago, Mahaprabhu appeared, gave us the special type of yajna, Harinam Sankirtan Yajna, gave us the special way of worship, the way the gopis had the love or affection for Krishna in separation. And of course, Sankirtan Yajna is not limited to any temple. It's especially powerful when we take the Sankirtan Yajna in the streets. that is called Nagar Sankirtan. Jare dekho tare kaho. Krishna Upadesh. Amar Aggai Guru Hoiya Taro ei desh. Now Krishna is giving us the Upadesh in the form of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Krishna, Harinam Sankirtan, Nagar Sankirtan, very special. And ISKCON, through the ISKCON, these objectives are being fulfilled. So ISKCON is the incarnation of the Supreme Lord, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. There's no doubt about it. Srila Prabhupada spoke about it many times. Associating with the ISKCON means we are directly associating with the Supreme Lord. How wonderful is this? Here all the virtuous devotees, they're all devotees of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is residing in each of your hearts. So we are associating with Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. How wonderful is this? So this advanced consciousness can be developed right now, because that's the point we are going to discuss a little bit, because Prabhupada is speaking at the last line. Those who traditionally follow the principles are called Aryans or progressive human beings. So we are in the progressive path of spiritual realization or self-realization. So although Krishna gave us the Varnashram system through Brahmā, Mahaprabhu gave us another very powerful understanding. What is that? Jiver Sharup hai Krishner Nitya Das. Krishner Tatastha Shakti Bheda Bhed Prakash. The living entities are eternally the servant of Krishna. Second, Krishna's marginal potency. Third, the relationship between Krishna and the living being are Bheda Bhed, Achintya Bheda Bhed Tattva, or means we are one with Lord as well as we are different from Lord. These are the Mahaprabhu's emphatic instruction for us. And he says about himself, this is the ultimate identity of the living being, highest, the topmost and most purest identity. And about himself he says, Naham vipra nacha narapati, napi vaishyana shudra, napi grihi nacha yatir ba. I'm sorry, I'm making a little mistake. Kintu pradyon nikhila paramananda purna mritabdher gopi bhartur padakamalayur dasa dasanu dasa. So we have to achieve that platform. What Mahaprabhu is giving us the instruction and way to achieve. Progressive human being we are. We are also very special people. We are also very special people. We have to have this feeling, sentiment. Why? Because we have come to the shelter of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and his instructions. So we are not just ordinary living beings. Very special. Why very special? Just little distance is left for achieving the highest goal. If we follow Mahaprabhu's instructions very carefully and very feasible also, it's not very hard work, then we definitely can achieve the highest goal of human life. That's why Brahma's contribution here, first Varnashram system, and Mahaprabhu perfected it, means his instructions can perfect us in Varnashram system and go beyond it, means transcendentally situated. So, Mahaprabhu, as we know, the Mahaprabhu gave the instructions to Rupa Goswami about the pure devotional service. Step by step, he gave the understanding how we can progress the process now, progress in the spiritual life. And the Chaitanya Charitamrita, it has been given in a very elaborate way. So we can understand the main points that Mahaprabhu spoke to Rupa Goswami about this. Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, he first spoke, O Rupa, Bhakti is like the limitless ocean, Sindhu. And no one can completely describe about it, but I will describe just a little bit. That is enough for us. Whatever Mahaprabhu spoke to Rupa Goswami, if we understand that, that is enough for us. So he spoke first that there are innumerable living entities in the creation, and they are wandering from one universe to another universe, one place to another, one body to another body, what is going on, and finally comes to the human body. It takes long time. It is very imperative for us to understand the importance of the human life. Many times we feel very sad that yes, Krishna's mercy I have not received yet. We doubt about Krishna's kindness, grace, mercy upon us. But the very human body is the manifestation of Krishna's mercy. Why? Through this body we can achieve the highest goal of life. So definitely we have to value it. And we have to use our whatever assets have been given. The body, within the body, the senses, the mind, intelligence, consciousness, everything, our activities, everything must be engaged in the service of the Lord. So these assets, what we have, is enough, sufficient. We don't need anything else extra. So wonderfully given everything, whatever is needed. Tongue is needed, ear is needed, chanting Hare Krishna and hearing Hare Krishna, like that. So, human being, as we know, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu divided the living entities mainly two categories, moving and non-moving. Moving, the animals, human beings, and non-moving, the trees, plants, we all know. So why Mahaprabhu is pointing out these things? So we can compare ourselves with other living beings. It is important. What the facilities we are now getting here, definitely lower the human being are not getting this in this facility, isn't it? We are here, we are hearing now from Srimad Bhagavatam. We are trying to understand ourselves, the Lord, and our relationship, and how to achieve it, how to achieve the pure platform of devotional service, which is the topmost position within this material creation, is very important. Really, if we really understand the Krishna's mercy upon us, His gifts, then we'll be always happy. Always happy. We'll value that. Like a very wealthy man realizes that I have so much money. He feels that. He has that sentiment that I have so much wealth. Similarly, human being also who are in the progressive spiritual life can develop this sentiment that I have this wonderful knowledge, opportunity, as moreover, Lord is within me. Krishna is existing within me. I am existing within Krishna. This beautiful point makes us so happy. Spiritual life means happy life. If we see that someone is not happy, then we have to understand that he is not utilizing, he or she is not utilizing the knowledge in life. Otherwise, there's no reason to be unhappy. Krishna is within us. I've got the human body. I've got the full facilities, knowledge, Srimad Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Gita, association of the devotees, holy name, facilities, everything. Because this is the way we progress. And the next level is, with the moving entities, so many forms of lives, and finally come to the human form of life. Mahaprabhu was speaking to Rupa Goswami, and it is important for us to understand we have crossed so many forms of life already, and within the human society, who have come to this situation, the platform of hearing Krishna Katha, chanting Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, very, very rare. Human birth is very rare itself, and amongst the human birth, coming to the platform of devotional service, becoming a devotee, is most rare thing. This is the way we realize, because Mahaprabhu is giving this understanding to Rupa Goswami, so we also should feel about us. And then, out of many human beings, not everyone is understanding about the Vedic literatures, Vedic culture. Vedic culture means spiritual culture. Vedic literature is spiritual literature. When Krishna descends, he brings the spiritual culture. When Mahaprabhu descends, he brings the spiritual culture. So we are in contact with that spiritual culture. How rare it is. Within the rare form of human life, again, rarer than within the human life who are in contact with the Vedic literature, rarest who are following the principles. How wonderful. Very rare situation. In this way we understand the gifts of Krishna and the disciplic succession starting from Brahmā. Otherwise, we would not value it. If we do not value, we would not properly utilize. If I see one stone, very shining stone, not understanding it is the diamond, I will neglect it. But if a jeweler comes and identifies, oh, you have very precious diamond, this is worth of this much money, then my love and attraction will be there from now on by realizing the truth about the stone, shining, dazzling stone. Similarly, what we have been given to us, if we realize the value, our love, our attraction, our affection will grow immediately. That's why it is important. Although everything has been given but not analyzed by us, then we are not going to give the importance, the greatness of our situation with a grateful heart. It's not that that will make us puffed up, but very grateful. Because our journey is inner journey, internal journey, inward journey. It's not external journey. It's internal. Therefore, it is very important. We are progressing internally, of course, externally also, but mainly the internally. Internal state of consciousness we are developing through our journey or process. Then Mahaprabhu is speaking that very few living beings, means human beings, accept the Vedic literature, come in contact, understand. And the essence of all Vedic literature is Srimad Bhagavatam. That's why Vyasadeva first gave us the Vedic literature, 4 Vedas, but it was beyond our understanding for the human being. So he gave us Upanishads to understand the Vedic literature, Vedas. Even that was also very difficult. Then he gave us Puranas. Actually, he first gave the Puranas also, to understand the Upanishads, to understand the Vedic literature. And 17 Puranas also not were enough. Then he gave us the ultimate Purana, that was the Srimad Bhagavatam. Also in between, he gave us Mahabharata. He gave us Brahma Sutra. Very difficult. But the explanation of the Brahma Sutra is the Srimad Bhagavatam. And through Srimad Bhagavatam, we understand all whole purpose of the Vedic literatures. We don't have to go to directly reading Vedas. Even we read, we would not be successful to understand what is sadhya and sadhan, what is the objective of goal of human life and the process to achieve the goal of human life. That's why in the whole world, even in the whole creation, there's no better scripture than Srimad Bhagavatam. It's complete in itself. And Mahaprabhu stressed the point to study Srimad Bhagavatam. Srimad Bhagavatam Pramanam. This is the evidence. Means proof. Proof means what? What should we follow? What should we achieve? So through the study of Srimad Bhagavatam, we achieve, we understand everything. It's so wonderful. So we all have Srimad Bhagavatam. But if it is not utilized by reading every day, we are not going to get the benefits. So responsibility is within us, with us. Responsibility. So this is the point Mahaprabhu speaking. And then within the Vedic literature, Varnashram system also given. Even then, at this moment, it is not possible. Because in this text about the Varnashrama mentioned, Brahmā manifested. So through that, how can we achieve this spiritual goal? So Mahaprabhu appeared to give us the proper understanding how to progress through the Varnashram system. Varnashram system, although we understand it's a supporting system for a spiritual realization, but it is also important. Although in its true form it is not existing, but still by the mercy of Mahaprabhu, within the Varnashram system or without the Varnashram, outside of the Varnashram system, we can achieve. Who can be outside? Means who is a liberated soul, already liberated person. He may not need to go through step by step, like from brahmachari to sannyas, then self-realized, can be achieved, or grihasthas. But here we understand very beautiful points. Grihasthas are also very elevated devotees in ISKCON. Not only the sannyasis, of course sannyasis are always situated in the topmost position within the Varnashram system. But beyond that is our relationship, transcendental relationship with Krishna, which can be practiced by anyone within the Varnashram or anywhere. Anywhere. So in ISKCON, the grihasthas are also as good as sannyasis. Many grihasthas are so wonderful, completely renounced internally, having no material desires, having no expectations from anyone, and totally immersed in pure devotional service, outwardly situated in the Grihastha ashram, following rules and regulations and principles of devotional service. This is very wonderful process given by Mahaprabhu and our Srila Prabhupada implemented by establishing ISKCON. Everyone can achieve perfection from any corner, from any background, from any place, in any situation, anywhere, anytime, under any circumstances, can achieve. This is the beautiful point we must understand. Because if we do not understand this, we may feel very frustrated. Because I do not have proper situations in my life, that's why I'm not able to perform my pure devotional service. I'm not realizing my relationship, identification with Krishna, because the external situations are not all right with me. But we have to understand, we have the potential from anywhere, anytime, any place can. If we have the Bhagavatam, if we have the holy name, if we have the devotees association. So we should never live outside of the association of the devotees. This is the very important point. My Guru Maharaj used to say, never leave ISKCON. Never leave ISKCON. Because in ISKCON, some or other will be hearing Bhagavatam, will be chanting, will be associating with the devotees, and one day will take up the process very seriously and sincerely. And then he said that how we can understand our kartabya or our duties. So some of the verses from Gita, also Krishna, in the Gita, Krishna also says the same point, that manushyanam sahasreshu kaschit yatati siddhaye yatatam api siddhanam kaschin mam vetti tatvatah. So Gita, Srimad Bhagavatam and Mahaprabhu's process all in the same line. Out of millions of human beings, someone endeavors to understand what is the purpose of life. Who is God? Who am I? How is my relationship? Why am I here? Very rare. So out of those people, someone really tries. And out of that, some people really accept. And out of those people who are accepting, liberated, one can become a devotee of Krishna. Now Mahaprabhu says how a devotee, by chanting Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, develops his natural, inherent love for Krishna. This is the goal of life. We heard from the day one. How wonderful is this? After so long processes, someone, rare person can understand the goal of life and what to do, how to achieve. But in ISKCON, Srila Prabhupada's lectures, classes are so designed, and the purports are designed in such a way. From day one, we heard, you are not the body, you are the spirit soul, and you are the part and parcel of Krishna. Mahaprabhu's point, you are the eternal servant of Krishna. Then our identity is complete. Understanding Krishna also means our understanding our relationship and our identity is very important. Why the understanding of identity is so important? Otherwise we would not be able to work properly. Like in a company, if you work, if you do not know your post and your job, what is your service and your position, how can you do it? Isn't it? Very clearly they say, this is your position, this is your job assignment, and you have to perform this to please the boss or the company. Similarly, same point. So being situated in our position, yes, what is my position? My permanent position, I am the servant of Krishna. Service is my job. for pleasure. Why the devotional service is so important? Engaging ourselves in the devotional service, because that will qualify us to enter into the eternal Nitya Leela. Nitya Leela is also eternal service, platform of eternal service. Nitya Leela is not for fun. So right now it's a training, apprenticeship is going on to achieve the qualification for entering into Nitya Leela. How? When we engage our mind, intelligence, the senses, the body with complete conscious awareness to engage in loving devotional service for the happiness of Krishna. If we go on with this, we achieve the perfection with this sentiment, that emotion, and that will take us to the eternal Leela, means entering into Nitya Leela. We generally say, Jai Om Vishnu Pada na Nitya Leela Pravishta. Jai Om Vishnu Pada. For our acharyas, means they have already entered into Nitya Leela. So goal is to enter into Nitya Leela. What's the process? Service attitude. Developing that sentiment, I am servant of Krishna. The sentiment, I'm engaged. I'm engaging my body, senses, intelligence, mind, consciousness in service of Krishna. When the consciousness is united with Krishna, then that means the soul is united with Krishna, because soul is consciousness. Soul is both conscious and consciousness. That's why it is so important to attach the consciousness with Krishna, united. This is the way we achieve. So then Mahaprabhu was speaking, a devotee when wandering all throughout the Brahmanda, by good fortune come in contact with a bona fide spiritual master. Then from the bona fide spiritual master, he gets the seed of bhakti. Brahmanda bhramite kono bhagyavan jeev, Guru Krishna prasade paye bhakti lata bij. So now progressing in the spiritual life, we come in contact with the bona fide spiritual master, we get the seed of devotion. What is the seed of devotion? Firm faith in Krishna. The trust, complete trust in Krishna is planted into the heart. So then Mahaprabhu speaking, and the devotee starts watering the seed which has been planted into the heart. What is the process of watering the seed? Chanting and hearing. Chanting and hearing are so powerful, gradually the seed fructifies and becomes a little what? Bhakti lata bij. The bhakti lata, the creeper of devotional service, is sprouted. Then more we chant and hear, the watering process goes on, then it grows. The bhakti lata grows upwardly. And the devotee is here, sitting here. We are here, but we are watering the bhakti creeper, and it is growing up. Understand and visualize. Visualize this. The bhakti lata is growing. How long? Crossing the layers of the material existence. Crossing, then entering into spiritual sky, into Vaikunthas, still growing, because our goal is to reach Krishna, Radha Krishna, to achieve service of Radha Krishna. So it further grows and reaches the Golok Dham, Mahaprabhu speaking. And after reaching there, what the Bhakti Lata does? Takes the full shelter of the lotus feet of Krishna and stay there. Here is the devotee within the material existence, but his bhakti reaches already in the spiritual world, in the Golok Dham, and taking full shelter of the lotus feet of Lord Krishna, Radha Krishna. And then the Bhakti Lata produces the fruit. What is the name of this fruit? Prema Phala, Prem, love of Godhead. So then the devotee over here relishes the fruit which already bear the tree, the Bhakti Creeper, Bhakti produced the Prema Phala in the Golok Dham. That means our place is already been given or fixed. There is just is a matter of time. The Bhakti Lata already reached there, and devotees here still continuing the process of hearing and chanting. And Bhakti Lata, at the time of death, the devotee fully being conscious of Krishna, living in Krishna, living means existing in Krishna, leaves this body and reaches the spiritual world, that is Golok Dham, and enters into Nitya Leela. So this is very important for us to understand how Mahaprabhu gave this truth or instructions or teachings to Rupa Goswami, and we are the followers of Rupa Goswami. If you understand the whole thing, then we'll be very, very enthusiastic, understanding ourselves very fortunate, and dedicate ourselves in that progressive human life. In this life, it is possible. So thank you so much. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna. Any question, comment, or anything? Any conclusion?
Hare Krishna Mataji. First of all, thanks for such a beautiful lecture. As you said, we should be happy because by mercy of Prabhupada and Guru Parampara and Lord Krishna's devotees, we got everything. Such a beautifully explained everything. But we still are unhappy because we are not able to utilize. Still we can concentrate in our this and this and no service standard because happy everything.
Yes, everything is happy process.
But because we are not properly utilizing that, so still we feel very bad, very unhappy. So how we develop this, this how we convert this to happiness?
Good question. Yes, we see devotees also suffering mentally. It's suffering means not being happy in the mind. Happiness means happiness in the consciousness or mind. Understand the soul is happy. Anandamaya vyasat. So, if we do not experience that happiness, which is the soul, the constitution of the soul, composition of the soul, what is that? Satchit Ananda. We are qualitatively one with the Lord. So there's, as you were saying, we are not utilizing. So it is our fault. We have to understand that we are pushing all the buttons except the right button to become happy. Being a devotee also, you are not happy, missing the happiness, because we are not giving value to that. Answer is giving value, giving importance, understand the glories of the whole process. This is the way. Like we are like spoiled children of very rich man, not giving value. Wealth, protection, food, comforts. This is the disease we have. So if we have this, detect it, apply, otherwise we'll miss the goal. Goal will not be given to us. Means we'll be happy with the fake wealth. Actual wealth is this. achieving Krishna, Krishna prema. Let the bhakti lata grow and go reach the Golok Dham and take full shelter of the lotus feet of Lord Krishna. Although you are here, no problem. I already achieved the goal, can be achieved the goal while you are here. This is the beauty, this is the most important information in this regard, progressive human journey. Point is value. Just suppose if I didn't have this, where I would have been. Now I have everything, not being happy. Another reason is also there. Mind is contaminated. Anarthas are there, unwanted. Sinful desires are there. So as we cleanse the house every day by sweeping, mopping, although holy name is the cleansing process. Cheta darpana marjanam. Marjanam means scrubbing, cleansing process. Then what type of result? Anandam buddhi bardhanam pratipadam purnamrita aswadanam. This is the point. And we are not getting the ananda, we are not getting the, which is ocean, which is increasing every step. Means every moment the ananda is being increased by chanting of Hare Krishna Mahamantra. So there's a missing thing. Anarthas are there, disbelief is there, distrust is there, faith is not there, sinful thoughts are there. So definitely we have to purposely remove sinful thoughts. Material desires, they are detrimental to achieve the goal. They are dragging me, keeping me bound up over here, not giving me the freedom to fly away to the spiritual world. Our own mind is playing the tricks. Cry for help from Krishna. Remove, make the heart very clean. Cheta darpana marjanam. So when we chant, the actual mind is not connected there. Emotional connection is not there. That's why the holy name is not, cannot show the full power on us. Otherwise, anandam buddhi vardhanam, pratipadam, purnamrita aswadanam. That's the point.
Thank you.
Okay, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, Mataji, for the wonderful session. So my one confirmation just wanted. You've said the Bhakti Lata Beach is nothing but faith in Krishna. So when the Bhakti Lata Beach grows, it's basically the faith grows, that grows. Correct? Is that correct?
Yeah, Bhakti Lata Beach is Shraddha. Ado Shraddha, Tata Sadhu Sangha, Tata Atha Bhajana Kriya. It goes, right? So the Shraddha becomes more and more firm and purer. There's no limit of perfection of Shraddha. There's no limit of perfection of human life, actually. The consciousness expands more and more eternally. We have to enter into that process. Consciousness is involved here. Shraddha, Ado Shraddha, beginning Shraddha becomes the prema. It goes through, then Bhava Bhakti, then Prema Bhakti. That is the point that Bhakti Lata goes to the spiritual world, Golok Dham, takes shelter of Sri Chai Krishna's lotus feet, and produces the Prema Phala, Prema Bhakti. So Bhava Bhakti we should practice. What is the Bhava Bhakti? Bhava Bhakti means Seva Bhava, the mood of service, sentiment of service, be a servant of Krishna. This sentiment has to be there. Just like if you work in an office, you have the sentiment, I'm a manager. I'm this, I'm an officer. You have to have that sentiment. Otherwise, how can you work? you have to have very clear sense of understanding your job. You cannot just do any job in the office. What is assigned to you, you have to do it. And you achieve perfection. You achieve promotion, you achieve many things, raise, so many things. Similarly, we have to have this full confidence in us with full sentiment, I am servant of Krishna. Although outwardly I am connected with so many things, they're temporary. This is very important point. Develop this sentiment. And Shraddha leads to Prema Bhakti. Bhava Bhakti means Seva Bhava. Everything Bhava. What is that? 5 rasas. Shanta Bhava, Dasya Bhava or Rasa. Vatsalya, Sakya Bhava, Vatsalya Bhava, Madhurya Bhava or Rasa, mood, sentiment, emotion, spiritual. So we have to enter into that. When we chant, it gives you immense happiness. Happiness is there in our pure platform. Purity. Purity is the force, power. Force means power. Purity. Pure soul has the pure sentiment. What is that? I'm part and parcel of Krishna, I'm servant of Krishna. Apply it. Immense happiness is there. Boundless happiness is there. And purposely, consciously engage the body in service. All the senses, all the whole mind, intelligence, consciousness, apply. Immense pleasure is there because it's uncovering. The soul is now uncovered. Means the covering is now been free or broken. Bhakti Lata is going out. The Bhakti Lata grows when the covering is open, slackened, open. Like beej comes out from the earth, we put inside the earth and it comes out the earth. How? By bursting, the earth grows out. Similarly, the bhakti bursts, the covering goes out. And then through the whole process, we experience boundless happiness. It is within our power. And we have to get it. This is our birthright. Otherwise, poor fella, again come back in this world. When we experience the joy, you are so enthusiastic. 3 things are important: enthusiasm, determination, and patience. Patience comes with trust in Krishna, with trust in process, what Mahaprabhu gave. No substitute. Don't give the mind any substitute. Oh yeah, you can do something else. Oh yeah, no. No substitute. This is the process, how to purify the mind. Do not give any substitute. Chanting, more reading. There's no substitute. Our mind will remain impure if we supply the substitute. Okay, you can read. Okay, mind is wandering around. Yeah. Deviated, drifting away. Yeah. Keep it focused. Focus. All right? Thank you so much. Anything? Okay.